Welcome to PDQ Live. Today, what are we going to do today, Josh?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, I'll tell you. First of all, we just want to wish all of our Floridians well. Hopefully, everyone is safe. That's the first thing.
Yep.
We did hear from Andrew. Andrew is doing well. Thank goodness. Miss you, Andrew.
Yep.
Next thing, we are at a conference this week.
Are we?
Yeah,
awesome.
we are.
What is it?
We are in Austin.
Oh, okay.
Michaela's hometown.
Yep.
So we're at MSSP Alert in Austin the 14th through the 16th. So
you're in Austin, stop by.
Yeah,
say
exactly. Serene actually said she wants you to come say hi to her, and she wants everyone's feedback. So if you are at that conference or if you're in Austin, stop by the PDQ booth and come chat with us. Yeah. We actually want to hear everyone's feedback. Please do. Please stop by.
Okay.
All right. Today, we already told you we're going to carve pumpkins at the end, so that should be exciting.
So if there's blood, we can just cut and go to the Instacare.
Yeah, we got to leave that at the end. We're very accident prone. Yep. So next thing, we're going to talk about all vulnerabilities from Patch Tuesday that Brock already did the video on and talked about. It's Package Wednesday, so we're going to talk about that. And then Andrew, we miss him, but he did a little script that we're going to tease up to. Okay?
Okay.
Should we do that first?
Let's do it.
Okay. That's our first segment.
Okay. So we're talking about attended remote access, right?
Yes.
So we rolled out this feature, is it 2 weeks now? Are we at 2 weeks for general release?
Yeah.
Or 1 week? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For remote desktop inside PDQ Connect.
Yes.
And overwhelmingly, we heard from the community, we heard in chat, hey, I want to prompt the user before I just kind of jump in.
Yeah. Some people just need to, right? They want to tell them.
Yep, get it. And I have some good news. In the next few weeks, this is going to be a native feature in Connect.
Yay!
So like right now we're going to show a workaround with a script beforehand that changes the registry setting of the remote desktop agent.
Yes.
To get that functionality. But in a few weeks, it's actually going to be baked directly into Connect. So you can have like, I don't know exactly how it's going to be, whether it's going to be checkboxes or a setting. That's still kind of TBD on how it's going to work, but you'll be able to do that. The other thing we heard, overwhelming feedback, is I want bulk installation.
Of the remote agent. Okay.
That is also coming in the next few weeks.
So it's already amazing, but we're going to make it even more amazing.
Yes.
So this script that Andrew wrote, we're just going to show it to you. And I believe that Drew put it in the description. Yes, Drew? In case you want it.
Yes, it is in the description of the show.
Okay. It's in Discord, so it's going to tell you where to go find it if you want it. But it's pretty easy. So we're just going to demonstrate it quickly. So we're just sorting by publisher to show you how to do it. So I'm just going to deploy this script quickly. So we can hit deploy. Doesn't really matter where we send it.
This is after you have the remote agent installed, though, right?
Correct.
Yeah, because you have to have the agent installed to write the registry there, and then this is going to go in and modify it.
Actually, just since you just said that, good point. Thank you. I'm going to pick one that I already have it installed on. Yeah. So let's pick Fruit Loops, and then we're going to deploy it. And then just for the sake of time, Drew is going to show what the message looks like on the end user. It just prompts us up and tells you, hey, Tara wants to attend your machine. This is what it looks like. So that's what the end user will see. And it does not allow you to remote in, just FYI. So once you deploy this, be aware.
Okay.
This is what it looks like.
Yeah. And to undo this.
Yes.
Right. To undo this, you could either uninstall the agent, remove those keys, or you could look at the script itself and all the registry changes it makes, put them back the way it was.
Yes. Andrew actually made a package for us. So yeah, it just undoes it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy.
You do the Control-Z.
Exactly. Control-Z of the script. So yeah, it's easy.
Okay.
There's a quick question from chat. Jake wanted to know, will PDQ be moving away from VMware?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. I think, can I take a minute and answer that one?
I think so. We got time for that.
All right. We looked into it, but short answer, no, we're not moving away from VMware. And here's why. We were already at the highest tier of VMware before the Broadcom acquisition. We use features like DRS and all of the other stuff that came with like the fancy tier. So yeah, PDQ will see a price increase for VMware. We will, but it won't be as drastic as the price increase as those that were like using like Essentials Plus, or Standard.
Yeah.
Like that increase is way bigger.
Yeah.
Now, that's not to say that we won't change in the future, but right now that switching cost for us and the features that we need out of our hypervisor to be able to do what we want to do for our engineering teams, we need that. Yeah, could we go do it with Proxmox and write all of our own scripts and all of our own logic to do it? Yes. But it's like this cost benefit analysis for us. And for us, the price of VMware is worth it more than the time it would take to switch and redo all the config. So for us, we're sticking with VMware for now.
Yeah.
Great answer. Here's one more. Is there a setting which can make this active if a user is logged in, but allow connection otherwise if no one is logged in?
Well, not currently, but as Josh said,
that could be a feature request.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably an Owen question.
Yeah. We love to hear, like the product team loves to hear. That's why we able to do things like these fast follows of things like, all right, well, we heard from the community. We heard from everyone here. Hey, I want this prompting. I want this to happen. Keep telling us.
Yeah.
Right. So that we can prioritize these changes.
Yeah, Alex, drop it in Discord in the Connect channel and tag Owen if that's something that you want.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens.
All righty. I do see some Hyper-V for the win.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm going to disagree there.
Oh, you know.
I'm not a Hyper-V fan. I'm just not.
Okay, ready? It's should we do Package Wednesday first? Package Wednesday, Chad.
Yeah.
The librarian.
Chad the
You
librarian.
ready? Should we talk about what's happening with Package Wednesday?
Yeah, what's happening in the world?
Some stuff.
Okay.
There he is.
What
There's
have we
Chad.
done?
I think mostly it's Windows 10 and 11 QM updates, if I remember correctly. I think the graphic is coming. Let's see it. I mean, I love the picture of Chad, though. That's my favorite. Yeah, it's mostly collections.
Oh, so this is really building in support for Windows 11 24H2. That semi-annual release. That's all there.
Yep.
Oh, and .NET 3.5 for workstations now supports up to Windows 11. The applications that are still like requiring .NET 3.5, what are they? And I'm sorry if you have to support them.
I love that picture of Chad. I'm never going to not love that picture.
It is great.
The Package Librarian.
Okay.
Oh, so Package Librarian says, as of today, VMware Tools going forward is not available for 32OS.
Yep.
Thank you, Chad.
Time to go.
Okay, now. Ready?
Patch Tuesday?
Patch Tuesday.
We're going to give a rundown?
Yeah, we're going to give a rundown. So I'm sure everyone's read by now.
That's where I get my news. Thanks, Brock.
Brock's article. So there's 118 exploits patched, 3 critical already known or exploited. There's 5.
Okay.
So first one, Config Manager. So here's my first question. Who's still using Config Manager?
Oh, I bet a bunch.
You think a bunch? So okay, I looked it up. I looked it up. It's 30 years old. Came out in 1994.
Yeah.
Started in 1994.
This is SCCM.
Yeah. So remember, I think it was last month we talked about WSUS deprecated, and you said it's never going away. Do you feel the same about Config Manager?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Right.
Tell me.
There's WSUS will, yes, it's deprecated, but WSUS is going to be around for a very long time.
Okay.
Right. And Microsoft said they're still going to keep pushing those updates to WSUS, not necessarily for WSUS, but the channels in which it delivers updates will still be there and functioning.
Yes.
And I think that SCCM or ConfigMan, whatever you want to call it, depending on the day, is going to be in the same boat, right? Like these are big orchestration tools in big industries. And you'll see them throughout the business world at varying stuff. But the ones that are going to be the dinosaurs are going to be your larger orgs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I think when I looked at the guide and I read through it, everything you just said was true, of course. Do you think it's like the air gap networks, like the military, the high security organizations, they just can't go to Intune?
I think
what
they
do you think?
can. I think as Intune continues its kind of race for parity, which it's getting really close.
Yeah.
you'll see more. But the switching cost,
Yeah, the cost is the
the
big
cost
thing.
is high, right? I've invested into user cals or device cals and all of this SCCM, like just heavy. Not to mention the amount of time
Yeah.
that it takes to get there.
Yeah.
Now you're asking me to switch to an Intune cost,
Yeah.
which is fine for some orgs depending on budget.
Yeah. This 2303 came out in March 2303. So I was like, oh my gosh, if you haven't patched that yet, you're killing me, man. You're killing me, Smalls. Okay. This next one, CVE, I'm not going to read that one, 43582, this RPC, you either update it or just disable it in your environment. So to me, why don't you just disable it in your environment if you're not using it? Why don't you just go in and make a config or administrative template and just disable it? What are you using this for?
With remote
do you
procedure
think?
call, you probably don't know you're using it.
Okay.
Right? You probably just don't know. Like, this isn't a thing that you're getting in and actively configuring and actively using.
Yeah.
You've got applications that are using it, to do things. It's like the old adage, go disable NTLM v1. Okay, that sounds really easy until you actually do it and you realize that it kind of...
You're like, I needed that,
stuff.
and I broke a bunch of crap. I didn't know I needed it.
Microsoft, bless their hearts, it's a bunch of cards. And you can't just remove one out of the stack without replacing it with something else.
Okay, so what would you do? Would you do some network segmentation and figure out which ones are using it first, or would you just patch it?
I just patch.
You wouldn't do any of that.
I just patch.
Okay. Next one, curl. Let's talk about this one.
Ooh, curl.
So
like
curl, and actually I was researching this. Curl is open source, always has been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's shipped with every Unix-like operating system.
Okay.
I think, well, not every. Don't quote me on every, but probably most.
Yeah. This one actually kind of scares me.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about curl.
So it's a way of interacting with a web server with a command line. Like, give me information.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I need it, something, give me the header, give me this specific thing if I'm going to interact with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason that this CV is kind of scary is because curl is probably baked into a lot of scripts.
Okay.
Right. And by giving a malicious server, so like a hijack server that you're talking to, if it gives a response in a way that it now can execute code on the requester.
Okay.
Right. So if I'm asking, I haven't done anything new, but the remote server can now get RCE on my workstation that's doing the invoke.
That's terrifying to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of cool though.
Yeah, you say that. That's terrifying to me.
Yeah, it's a patch though, right? Just patch it.
Okay, next one. This one wasn't in Brock's thing, but I thought you might be interested in this because I know Palo Alto. So look at this one.
Yeah, this is cool. This is cool because from like an attack, like a timing situation, it can only be kind of exploited in certain situations. It's in their Expedition solution, which is a migration tool that Palo Alto makes, right? I'm coming from a Checkpoint or Cisco or some other next generation firewall. Yep. And Palo Alto said, hey, we're going to make it easy to move. We'll read that configuration and we'll translate it to Palo Alto speak over here.
So we're migrating from one and we're going to Palo Alto.
Yeah, but by using it, like you expose yourself to this, the secrets and all kinds of stuff that can be exposed in this Expedition database.
Awesome. I love how nothing freaks you out.
But it's a timing. like the timing of this, though, has to be so spot on to get something, right? Like, because you're migrating from one firewall vendor to another and you're having this thing. So I guess maybe if you left the Expedition tool around in its associated database, then you could get it forever.
Okay, seriously, what scares you? What scares you?
I don't know. The Sentinels-1 stuff was actually really kind of scary.
That one scared you?
That was actually really kind of scary, yeah.
Okay. All right. It's Cybersecurity Month.
It is, yeah.
Every week.
Happy October.
Every month we're going to talk about it. So we're going to move to Detect. You ready?
What are we going to learn about Detect today? What are you going to teach me?
Well, so as you know, Detect is a vulnerability scanner, right? It's going to give you information, attack surface information on it's agent and agentless for Windows, Mac, Linux.
Yep.
So we're going to start in the dashboard. This is our dashboard right here.
This is a new dashboard, right?
Yeah. They just updated the dashboard. So look how pretty it is.
It is very pretty.
F11.
They are literally I think updating it, every time I go in here, it's something new. And it's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
I see new stuff all the time. So I like to think of the dashboard as a snapshot of how your org is doing. And you see that I have an F.
Is this your org?
Yeah, shush.
You're doing great.
It's killing me. It's absolutely killing me. But I have to leave it like this so we have stuff to show. And yes, it's killing me.
Yeah.
I had to turn off some of the automations in Connect.
Let's get you to a solid C.
I hate it. Anyway, so this is just going to give you, like I said, a snapshot of how you're doing. But from here, I can go to places where I can take action. So today, we're going to look at it from a couple different vantage points. So first, a sysadmin, because we're talking to sysadmins, okay? Alex said F is for Tara. I'll kill you later, Alex. Okay, so right here, I'm going to go to Manage Remediation. So let's click here first, Manage Remediation. So you notice this takes me to a report. And this is my remediation report. Okay, so I like to think of this as I'm going to fix some stuff.
It's your to-do list.
It's my to-do list as a system administrator. Now, the remediation report is categorized by what has been weaponized and what has been exploited. Now, this is important because I really want to take action on my most critical vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
So this organizes it
like
for me.
You'll notice, right? Like CVSS is a prioritization, like scoring metric.
Yes.
But you'll notice, like if you look down here at the Visual Studio Code, right? It's a CVS of 9.8, but it's further down the list than that of installing the Windows Update at the top, and it's because one of them has been weaponized and exploited.
Yep. So right here, is this weaponized? Yes.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I'm going to point out is this actually contains 60, does that say 65?
That
oh my
says
gosh.
65.
Okay. Multiple vulnerabilities are associated with this
One action.
So I love this. So if I expand this, I have, here's my target list.
Yep.
It contains 65 unique vulnerabilities that not all of them have been exploited, though. That's important.
Sure.
They're all going to be remediated by taking action. And this is the action.
The one thing.
On the one thing.
Right.
So
yeah,
I
no
love
more
this.
no more guessing. Like you get a list of vulnerabilities and you're having to go like,
Yeah, like which one's important? Which one am I really going to address today? So I absolutely love this remediation report because it tells me, as a sysadmin, what should I address first? This one.
Yeah.
Like it's going to hit you over the head with, this is my priority.
Yeah, this is if you don't have a Rachel in your organization. I think Rachel,
Yes.
our Rachel's in chat.
Yes.
Rachel gives us in IT like a prioritized list.
Yes. And so the other thing
But
I can
if
do,
you don't have a Rachel, this is a great just like, hey, do the prioritization for me.
yeah, if I come over here to the sidebar, I can also sort by my critical right here. And here's my critical. It takes literally all the guesswork out. And then I can expand it. And again, I can see I have 3 unique vulnerabilities. If I want to see the high, again, here it is.
Sure.
It literally does all the work for you. So love it.
I absolutely love that.
From here, the other thing I'm going to point out to you is these reports, I'm in the remediation. We're just going to talk about remediation for now. If I want to, I can download them manually right here. But as soon as I saw this, I'm like, well, hey, I can actually set up a workflow for my SOC compliance because these can be emailed on a cadence. So I'm going to show you something that I think is just genius.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave reports for just a minute here. Okay. I'm going to come back over here, and if I go to settings, and then I hit user manager, and we're going to see me.
Yep.
So just for a moment, I'm going to click on this. Okay. And it's going to open this up.
Okay.
So you're going to see kind of 2 sections here, and I'm going to build a picture for you. Detect bills on devices, not admins. So if I'm an IT manager or I'm a SOC compliance analyst or my security person, I want to build kind of a what's what I'm
So like
say?
you're thinking like you've got vulnerabilities,
Yes.
right? And you have SLAs, and you're
Yes.
held to them either by policy or like an internal policy, or you're
Yeah.
held to them by some external compliance framework.
The auditors are coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you say in your policy, I will remediate every critical vuln within, 72 hours.
Yes, exactly.
Or every high within a week. Whatever your cadence is.
Yeah.
And then you have to show that you were doing that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little CYA. So if this is me, I'm going to come in here and I'm gonna create a shared mailbox, and I'm gonna say, okay, this is my SOC analyst, and that's actually probably what I'm gonna call the mailbox. And I'm gonna come in here, and this isn't gonna be me. This is gonna be a SOC analyst. So this top section right here, you see how I can turn these on: internal scanner, critical events, weekly, and this cadence right here. Maybe I'm going to send this, I'm going to say weekly. Every week, I want to email these reports to that mailbox, and then I'm just going to let them build up.
Yeah, so you can then track over time.
Exactly.
And you can show that you're meeting your compliance.
That's right. I'm taking
without
action.
giving someone access to the platform.
That's right. I'm going to set it and I'm going to forget it.
Yeah.
So this top part is SOC compliance, right?
Yeah.
Now this bottom part is where I'm going to actually take action, because I don't want to have to do this manually each time. So this bottom part, this is what I would do for help desk.
Yeah. For the person that's actually going to go take action to fix it.
Exactly. So critical vulnerabilities. So every time I get a critical vulnerability right here, I'm gonna add an account for my help desk email. Right? I don't want to have to come in here every day and do it. Now, next week we're actually going to touch on action plans, so you can do that. Okay. But this is a way that I can do it automatically.
Yeah, this is a way, like, hey, you don't want to get everybody into this platform. Maybe there's like a learning curve, but you want help.
Yes.
You need help with this vulnerability management program.
Yes.
Everybody knows how to read an email.
Exactly.
So you can just start getting emails out until you can get them onboarded into the platform.
Yeah.
And then they can take advantage of all of these other cool features.
Yeah. So, and again, next week we're going to fine tune that a little bit more, but I just wanted to call that out and say it's fantastic.
I love it.
Set it and forget it.
Yeah, I love it. That's your to-do list.
Yeah, that's your to-do list. Yeah. And also your CYA for the auditors. You just have it done. So
love it.
Okay.
Sweet. Thanks, Tara.
Should we try not to cut our fingers off?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Let me bring the pumpkins out.
Is there something else we can talk about? I don't want to bleed today.
Well, and then also for this week, we want to encourage everybody to send us your pumpkin pictures too. Send us your Halloween pictures.
Should we make it a competition?
Because we're going to feature them on next week's show. So send us all of your pictures that you have.
Okay.
So we can
give away some PDQ keyboards. I think I have a few upstairs. Let's give away some PDQ keyboards.
For next week?
Yeah, to pumpkin carving. Oh, man, guys.
So pumpkin carving contest in Discord. Should we put it in? We'll make a channel.
Yeah.
We'll make a channel.
Yeah, we'll make a channel. This product contains chromium compounds.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay.
What should I carve? What are you carving?
Now, hold on. You've got 5 minutes.
Wait, it's a race?
It's a timed 5 minutes is all you have.
You're cheating.
Don't look at me.
Don't touch yet. Don't cut.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
All right. I'm going to put up a timer. You've got 5 whole minutes to carve an IT-themed pumpkin.
An IT?
What IT-themed. No triangle eyeballs and funny mouths. We want something that's IT-themed. And that is also the contest for viewers. Anybody that wants to send their pictures in, drop them in the Discord. Or what's our email for the webcast?
Webcast at PDQ?
Yeah, that one. You can send pictures.
What is an
IT
IT-themed pumpkin?
That's up to you. I can't wait to see what you come up with.
I can't tell you.
What are you carving?
I'm winning.
Already, because she's made a carve already.
Have we met? I'm the most competitive person that you know.
All right, timer is in.
I'm going to hit this microphone. I can feel it.
Ready?
And feel free to talk to us while you carve. Otherwise, it'll just be really boring.
And be careful.
Okay, a floppy disk. Love it.
Go.
That's like a square.
Time's up. Our time's rolling. You're on 5 minutes. Go.
All right, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. This knife, guys.
Oh, geez.
I might actually end up getting cut.
Did we find like the dullest knives?
No, we went to the dollar store.
It was Walmart, but they were $1.
You bought dollar knives?
They were 97 cents, and they came with a cool plastic guard.
With the Prop 95 warning from California.
He's going to kill us. He's seriously going to kill us one day.
Ooh, hey, I like that.
Be a pumpkin king and carve Terra. Okay, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Don't suggest that, because he might. Actually, I really didn't bother you that much this week, so it'd be a good week for that.
This might be a horrible hot take. I don't like carving pumpkins.
You don't?
What are you doing?
Just don't look. He's cheating. Did you see that? He was trying to look at that.
I forgot the barrier.
Hey, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That's true.
Oh, man, guys.
Either of you have family carving traditions?
Yes. Yes. We usually do. So my wife is very artistic. I am very not. Like, not even a little bit. She'll go to the point where she'll carve both sides of the pumpkin. So the front, you're like looking at it. And the back, when you have a candle or something in it, is like a picture on the wall. So it's like two things at the same time. And she'll get out a Dremel and all kinds of stuff. And I'm over here with the like triangle eyes and the mouth. And I'm like, I did it.
Yeah, my dad's got a Dremel tool, power tool. He did like Rick Grimes' face from The Walking Dead, and it was like,
wow,
accurate.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Like he's one of those. My dad, he's so good at it.
I go for
Marcel's calling me out in chat.
What's he saying?
Well, he knows that I'm just over here like talking so that I don't have to carve.
no talk, carve. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
No, I go for projection mapping. I put projectors on my pumpkins.
Of course
you
you do.
really?
I do. That's out of the side of the house. Like that's my Halloween
That's fun.
contribution.
Do you buy big old pumpkins?
Yeah, is anything wide and large that I can put pictures on, and then they talk.
Okay, where do you buy your pumpkins?
Just pumpkin patches.
Yeah, so you'll go find them and
Yeah,
pick
because I
them.
don't mind like getting the kids together, riding a little hayride.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
that is fun.
Mine's done.
You got 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, what are
Okay,
you gonna do?
Are you gonna reveal
Add
or
some
no?
detail or okay. Oh, it's the
Come back this way.
Mine is for Andrew.
Oh.
okay. Very simple, clean, well executed.
Okay.
Josh, now you know what you're up against. You've got 2 minutes to pull something off.
Yeah, I'm just going to talk.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
I do nothing really for Halloween because my best friend in the world has the most elaborate Halloween display you've ever seen in your life. So yeah, why even try?
I'm gonna get so much crap
Let me
for
see.
this.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing?
No.
The suspense, the anticipation.
The power of pumpkin shell compels you.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Invoke.
Like this is
pumpkin
gonna get the
shell
like the
request.
groan of all groans.
I'm excited to see what you got. You know, yeah, Tara, she did leave time on the clock, but she knew what she wanted to do. She executed it. She got it done.
Yes,
So there's
I
something.
did. Well, and I did it for Andrew.
Done.
Ooh, with a stab at the end for the
What did he have?
punctuation. He did it. He did the IT.
Oh, there it is. That camera. I
There
carved
it
IT.
There you
Oh,
go.
but it's mirrored. Whatever.
Okay. Well, now we're going to leave it up to a vote. I'm going to put it in the poll here real quick.
It could also be it.
Guys, good job.
Yeah, mine's a double meaning.
He has a double meaning.
Yeah.
I do have a trophy, so let's see what the chat says.
Indeed. Here
Well,
comes
I'm not
the
gonna
poll.
win. We all know this.
I don't know.
And-
Like IT is a pretty exciting.
That was a good idea. I was trying to think of like simple logos for stuff, and I couldn't like think of a logo.
No,
Oh
that
yeah,
was
Tara
good.
wins.
Oh, you know.
Hey, oh, the votes are
You
coming
did
in
get some
fast.
votes so far.
Yeah,
The
you got
votes are
some
coming
votes.
in.
Oh, I get some pity votes. I get some pity votes.
I like the IT.
So should we keep these on the set until they just like
I think
So they
so.
rot.
go into a
Rot.
puddle?
It's not a bad idea.
You got to coat the inside with lemon juice and cinnamon, apparently, and
What?
they last a lot longer.
I had
Really?
no idea.
That's cool.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Wait, Tara, Rachel says that I could have won with her idea. I didn't see.
What was Rachel's idea?
I don't know.
I didn't see it.
Was it the floppy disk?
Oh, maybe.
I did.
that what
I
she
did
said?
think for floppy disk for a second, but I was like, but there's like it's just a square. Like, how do you carve a floppy disk?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's got to
yeah,
be
she
a
said
little bit
yeah.
of...
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, we're going to end the
Congratulations, Tara.
poll.
You win.
38 votes.
All right, I'm bringing
It
your
looks like
trophy.
it was a resounding win for Tara with the PowerShell logo. But
Rightfully so.
Josh also, you know,
I get the
thanks for
pity.
playing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
You guys
running.
did great.
Dun,
Boom,
dun.
and you got the trophy.
And Tara wins.
Tara is what we call the Pumpkin Queen today.
That is correct.
Good job.
I'm gonna call my pumpkin Andrew. What do you think?
I'm so glad he's not here today.
Little Andy.
Little Andy. Little Andy would love it.
Little Andy.
I'm
And
gonna
then you're
send a
stab
picture.
it.
I'm gonna send a picture to him if he has power. When he has power.
He'll get it eventually.
Yeah, he will.
Mm-hmm. We should do a time lapse, Timothy, of the pumpkins, like just seeing how they. Well, like, actually, we should do a time lapse with one just as is, and then one with the cinnamon and lemon, and see if it really works.
Okay.
Little science experiment.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I bet there's stuff out in the cafe. We should do it.
We should do it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, is that all for the show today, guys? Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. For PDQ, I'm the winner.
And I get the pity votes. I'm Josh. Thanks.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning into the webcast today. I'm filling in for Kelly, so you get to hear me. Make sure to like and subscribe, and of course, join the Discord community. There's lots of people over there. It's a fun atmosphere to chat and to kind of talk PDQ and IT stuff all the time. We'll be back next week. Thanks for joining.